Sophie Cunningham drops honest review of Caitlin Clark's NBC broadcasting debut. Reggie Miller had an interesting comp for the most intriguing player in the women's game. On Sunday night, women's basketball star Caitlin Clark made her first appearance as a contributor to NBC's Sunday Night Basketball, alongside Hall of Famers Reggie Miller and Carmelo Anthony. Studio host Maria Taylor asked the two men who they would compare Clark's game to, and Miller gave an interesting answer. Boston Celtics guard Payton Pritchard. "I like Payton Pritchard from Boston, the way he's able to handle the basketball. He makes big shots when the shot clock is running down, a lot like this young lady right here. Isn't afraid of the big moment and is a champion like she's soon to be." Now, if you go anywhere on social media, you'll see fans who think that Clark was put off by this comparison. She certainly wasn't smiling and giddy as Miller said it. But Clark is also more of a stoic personality in general. "I didn't take her reaction to be negative. I think she's a stoic person doing this job for the first time and was trying to be professional." Anthony compared her to Luka Doncic, and while she smiled more, he was also looking directly at her and spoke for longer than Miller did, giving her more opportunity to engage with his comments. This conversation about her reaction seems much ado about nothing, personally, but did the comparison make sense from Miller? Where it stands up. Both players are shooters and both players are playmakers. Pritchard is averaging a career-best 5.3 assists per game right now, and he's a career 39.1% three-point shooter. He's a scorer who can light it up from deep, just like Clark can, and to Miller's point, they both have a flair for the dramatic in their shot-making. Where it doesn't. Pritchard has carved out a very nice career for himself, and he's playing an ever bigger role this season without Jason Tatum, but he's not even the best player on his own team. Clark, on the other hand, is a transformative player in the women's game and is already one of the top scorers in the league. The Doncic comparison from Anthony is more on point, given that Clark is also a three-level scorer who makes great plays with the ball in her hands. She can also score from anywhere on the court, but given that Doncic is sometimes seen as a non-winning player, that might not be fair either. Steph Curry is the example that comes to mind first when thinking about Clark, at least to some people.